Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show, and welcome back to another Boot Hill module review. This time we've got BH2, Boot Hill number 2, Lost Conquistador Mine. This was a fun one. I've read it before. I've actually ran it before. It's based around the discovery of a conquistador named Mendoza in 1527 in New Mexico. Found and discovered a gold mine. You could make it a silver mine if you like, and subsequently disappeared after finding the mine. The legends of it spread far and wide, and now in the 1800s, your band of cowpokes are off to try and discover it. It's going to take some work. The adventure starts in a town called Dead Mule, of all things, and at some point, if you're lucky enough, you will get a hold of this really nicely thought out prospector's map of the location. Unfortunately, most of the clues are in German, so unless your players have a little working knowledge, they're going to have a hard time finding it. There's plenty of going-ons in the town of Dead Mule prior to getting the map. All kinds of fun stuff to get caught up in, and then once the players are on the quest for the mine, there's an overland sort of hex crawl adventure that leads you to the mine, and then once you get to the mine, there's it's not a big adventure into the mine. There are a few nice little encounters, but you should be able to get through the mines maybe a couple of hours play time, maybe less, depending on how much narration you do and how much action adventure you want to throw at the party once they get there, all culminating into what could best be described as the encounter with the ghost of Mendoza himself. Whether you want to make it a real ghost or something else is all taken care of here for you. If you want to bypass that altogether, again, all taken care of for you. The one thing I noticed while reading this particular module, and then I looked back and I noticed it as well as in the other two adventures, these modules have far more description and discussion and help than all the other modules I've read in a good long time. These are so well written. Cook and MOLDVAY really knock it out of the park with their attention to detail and trying to draw you into the Old West, unlike any other modules. If you want some great reading, mind you, it's only 30 pages. It's available on drive-through in various places if you need a copy in your hand. eBay, it's going to run you $20-30 per module, and the later ones get even more expensive, which is a really weird happening in the way of modules. It's usually the older ones are more valuable, but I believe because they were in such small print runs that they're harder to find, and I will be bringing those to you later this week. But this one knocks it out of the park as usual. The perfect, I would actually probably, yeah, you know what, I think I would keep them in order so far. This one could be your starting adventure. Mad Mesa is another good one. The shootout at the Northfield Ranch, I think it was called, in the module, I'd probably actually scoot that one down a little further down the road, just because it's short and you could get your players in it real quick, but they already need to really know the rules. But this one really gets you off on the right foot. If you wanted to start the campaign with this one, you would not miss it. And then later on, if you wanted to run Mad Mesa, not a problem. The town is really small, not a lot to do there, but there's still a lot of things to get caught up in. But all in all, I definitely give this one an A+. So far, it's my favorite. I'm already into the next one, Ballots and Bullets, and that one's a little tougher a sell for most GMs and players. But if you're, regardless of the game, if you're looking for a Boot Hill Wild West adventure, this one should be right up your alley. That's all I got for you today, unless something else comes up. I'm going to try and get Bullets and Ballots out by Wednesday, but I'm also going to try to knock out all the Boot Hill by the end of the week. I've only got Ballots and Bullets, Range War, and Burn Bush Wells left, so 3.5 in the next couple of days. Like I said, they're usually only about 30 pages, but well worth the read regardless of the game you're playing. There's a lot of Wild West games out there, and I'm going to be reviewing maybe 1 or 2 more to go along with the rest of the month. But first things first, let's knock these modules out. Lost Conquistador Mine, definitely A+ material. Until next time, folks, it's Monday. Have a great week. Get some gaming in if you can. I got a game tomorrow night and Friday. I hope you guys get some gaming in, or maybe some miniature painting. I'm almost done with this weirdo. I'll be showing off the Dungeons and Lasers Super Stretch Goals probably Friday if I can get a few more of them painted up for you. But like I said, until next time, folks, have a great day, great week. We love you guys. Hungar, if you're watching this, take all the time you need, get some rest. The YouTubes will be there when you get out. Everybody else, happy trails.